Good luck.
We're live.
What's up, What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dynasty Pylon. My microphone just went crazy a little bit for a second, but I'm Brian the Grizzly here. We got Mark, we got Alec in the building, and we're jumping right into our Dynasty Pylon mock draft 1.0. This is going to be fun because we're going to argue about a lot of things, but it has to be 2 out of 3 for the vote for whoever's agreeing on this. Okay. So 2 out of 3 to decide who's going to get what for every team. I want it to make sense. I want it to be something that we can figure out. I've looked at 4 different mock drafts. I have my own feelings about stuff. We got NFL Draft Buzz because I think that's one of the better sites. We have all these things basing on our picks. I did one yesterday, so that helps me out. But we'll see what you guys think. I actually have this mock draft simulator on NFL Draft Buzz. So start.
Fancy. Well, it is good to be here, guys. I'm excited to do a mock draft. Whew.
This is going to go fast, so this might be tough. All right, Shannon, let's see if I can slow it down a little bit.
So are we just doing the first round? Is that why it's going to be fast?
First and second round.
First, second. You know what, guys? Y'all are here for the long haul. We're doing all 7 rounds, baby. Get your popcorn because you guys are staying up till 4 a.m. Get excited.
Mark will just leave. Like, forget you guys.
I'll just start making up names once we get to like the 6th or 7th round. John Daly, quarterback, Memphis. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna hit start. We'll get started right now.
All right.
If you're gonna let me start it. I just said start, and it said you asked me the questions again. You know what?
Let's get it started and let's get it. Oh shoot, copyright, dang.
Okay, start draft.
Will it work?
Right, we're on the clock. Where we
Will
go?
it blend? That's the real question.
Number 1. Is there any question who Las Vegas is going with?
Fernando Mendoza.
Mendoza.
All right, Mendoza's been drafted. Now the New York Jets. This is interesting because depending on who you look at, it's different names. I've seen Jeremiah Love, which I'm not going to go with.
No.
Hey, we'll talk about him in two picks. I've seen Arvell Reese a lot more recently. Arvell Reese has been a huge one, flying up the draft board more recently. I've seen David Bailey. I can see Ruben Bain Jr.
The earlier draft mock drafts had Caleb Downs, but I see him falling down as far as 10 now.
He is.
So to me, I see Ruben. It makes the most sense for what they need and what they plan to do for their team. So that's my personal voice.
Because most people are saying Arvell Reese is that he's the guy that the Ohio State needs. I mean, Ohio State that the Jets need. There's been a lot of questionable things. I'm just saying multiple alignments there for the defense. I'm going Arvell, but you guys, I think Arvell's the point pick. You say Ruben, and whoever you say.
Alec said Ruben.
Man, It's 2 out of 3. So just have Geno now, the ultimate savior to our promised land. Yeah, I know.
Yes, sir.
You got him back. All right. So you guys say Ruben Bain Jr. Let's draft. All right. Now the Cardinals on number 3.
Well, they definitely have quarterbacks. I tells you what, they totally got their quarterback. So let's just say that hypothetically that they need something, whether it's a line help.
It's either one or the other line. It's defensive or offensive line. That's I think
offense.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Most mock drafts have them going defense.
Mm-hmm.
Because the point of going offense, usually you have a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So
you need a line.
There's no point of putting someone out there if you have no one back there. I still think you go was it Mike Goa? I said the offensive tackle out of Miami. I still would go him.
Yep. Francis, I definitely think that he would be the best pick for them to do. They need that help. And you just got to shore up the big guys up front. That's all you got to do.
I will say, just so everyone knows, I've seen David Bailey going in about 2 or 3 of these mock drafts also. But if you guys are okay with it, I think Francis is the guy to go with.
Yeah. No, I already agree with you.
Okay.
Still haven't picked the Jets pick yet.
What?
Yeah, it's on the Cardinals.
Yeah, we're on the Cardinals.
Mine still says no face.
Maybe no face, but it's there. So let's see. Because draft selection, 3rd right here. Draft. He's there. I think it's not trying. The tracker might be doing it, but it's probably will update.
Arbel Reese.
All right.
Arbel Reese.
So I've now seen 7 different mock drafts that have them all saying Jeremiah Love.
Shut up. Arbel Reese.
I've seen now
Arbel
7
Reese.
mock drafts.
No,
all saying that Jeremiah Love is going to.
Arbel
but I've
Reese.
also seen one other thing. I've also seen one other thing. My Washington Commanders trading up.
That could always be a thing.
Stupid. Arbel Reese.
You know, Mark, I feel like throwing you a bone here and agreeing with you, but I think I need some stipulation since you're a Commanders fan. I need to hear you say the Eagles are the best team in the NFC East. If you can say that for me, then I'll say, Reese. You just gotta say that for me.
Anyway,
your microphone is your camera microphone, by the way.
Oh, is it?
No, Mark's.
Oh,
is that what's happening?
Yeah.
So I guess since he's not saying it, that's a dang shame. I guess he'll lose Jeremiah Love because that's obviously who they're gonna pick.
He's the only one. Like, I literally believe if Jeremiah Love is not here, he falls to the Commanders. This is the one spot that you have to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
No. Still sound like it's far away.
How do I sound, by the way, on my phone? Do I sound all right?
Yeah,
okay, perfect.
Set is on the Yeti now. I don't know.
Well, I can hear you enough, so we're not going to worry about it. All right. It's kind of up to you, Alec. Which one where we going for this pick?
Well, since Mark's too stubborn, and it's gonna bite him in the keister for it. Give me Jeremiah Love.
Okay. Man. I could also see Ruben Bain before, but you guys got rid of him, so I'm gonna go with Jeremiah Love. This is where I thought Ruben Bain was going, but you guys fought me down. So
But number 5, I feel like this one is very obvious. At least to me, it makes sense for what they need defensively speaking.
Okay.
When we get there, I do.
Where are you at? We're at the Giants. Where are you at?
Yep. I think Sony Styles. They could use him in so many different ways. And I think Sony Styles fits absolutely as a potential top 5 pick. If he wasn't going there, then he would definitely go somewhere down to as low as 7, if he made it to the Commanders, just because I'm not sure what they're going to do with Bobby Wagner. They haven't made a decision yet, have they?
No, but can I talk to you about Caleb Downs going here?
Caleb Downs, you can put a bug in my ear. Go ahead.
You know, I'm just looking at it. You know, this is probably the most likely. I think the Giants, if it's the lines where the Giants are right here, I think they trade down. But for me, I think you get the best available, because going Sony right now, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know, but also, you know, could we look at blocking? Could we get Spencer Fano?
I was gonna say, wouldn't the most sense here be Fano?
I think it does.
How many years in a row, me, Martin, you been why do the Giants not do anything whatsoever with their offensive line?
So then they can go Monroe if they want to. I can see Monroe as well, if that's the case, if you guys really think offense.
I mean,
but it's also the Giants here. You know, when did they ever listen?
Well, I'm looking at it right here. I think they should go Fano. That's where I think it makes the most sense. And I've seen a couple mock drafts, but the Giants could do anything. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
as long as it's not D-line. They don't need any more D-line.
Yeah, that's the one thing they definitely don't need.
Hey, you sound good now. So, what are your picks? And I guess I'll be the last one.
Well, like I said, I'll stick with Styles just because I think they'd be great to strip the defense more. If not, like I said, a tackle makes more sense.
Okay.
So, what do you think, Mark?
I can see Styles going here, but I think, in my opinion, they need to go tackle. What do I know?
I actually think that the exact same thing. I can see them going Styles. I think they're going Spencer Fano. If I'm going to do this mock draft, I think Fano has to be the guy. If I want to save what they have, I mean,
hate you, by the way, because I realized I picked the wrong person for Tennessee.
Yeah, I know.
For everything, I messed everything up.
So, if you would have just did it the right way, it would have failed.
The mock draft that I see had Styles going to the Titans.
Okay.
Because that gives Saleh his huge middle linebacker that he can build his defense.
And I've seen.
But you know what makes sense? Trading back with the Commanders.
This is what I thought I would have.
You get draft picks and you still get Styles.
This is why I said. It's all right. Man. No one wants to argue. Everyone wants to argue with me. So
now we got to give up extra stuff.
Yeah, and I could see the Giants also trading back just a little bit as well. If that were to happen, I could see them definitely trading back just a little bit.
Maybe if they go tackle, they can trade back too.
Yeah,
I will say this: if the mock draft falls the way we have it fallen for Cleveland right now, there's no doubt in my mind Caleb Downs goes to Cleveland.
I would agree with
Downs?
that.
I see him going Bailey or Reese.
Again, that's right.
You also could go Carnell Tate.
Yeah.
You could go Tate. You could go, I don't know if we picked Monroe, but I know Monroe's another offensive tackle from Georgia.
I think Cleveland's offensive line is not the worst.
Well, who's even their offensive line?
Bailey.
We have all new starters from last year because they all left.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean, it's just hard for me to say that Caleb Downs is the second best player. Caleb Downs is the second best player on the draft, right? They got a defensive tackle last year, right? They got a linebacker the year, I'm sorry, they had a linebacker last year too. One of the best linebackers. They had one of the best defensive ends in the world. Why not go safety and have that fourth level? Right,
well, why not go edge rusher? Just be like, we're gonna have the best front seven in football.
But you won't be able to catch them because you can't stop them.
You see,
and they can't get the ball out because they're all on the ground. Doesn't matter.
Correct, and that's why they could also go Bailey as well, which wouldn't be a bad idea for them either.
That's why I said I've seen David Bailey, but I don't think Arvell Reese might go here.
But
be available.
But you already have the linebacker there. That's what
I'm
saying.
The thing.
You don't need at each level, and I just feel like that's
why Reese is an edge rusher. He played.
By the way, I just want to. Well, they have Myles Garrett, so That's
technically.
what
Can you imagine having Myles Garrett with another really good edge rusher?
No, like I agree with you, but what Brian's saying is also very true. It's also kind of like the Raven way, where like they had Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, and I think Suggs. It was like
one at every level,
which makes perfect sense to do.
Somebody else, maybe they trust their safeties that they have there already. Well, I guess they won't know the system because it's a new system.
It's totally new, and you have you bring talent. So, I mean, you guys could talk me into car. I think Tate could go here. Because they have no number one wide receivers out there. I mean, come on.
Tate could definitely go here.
I could definitely see Carnell Tate and Fitz.
Cleveland,
Ohio State. Like, man, I don't see you not going to Ohio State guy. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Well, we've already said 3 Ohio State guys.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Reese, Downs.
There's a lot of great Ohio State guys coming in this draft. All right, so.
But
realistically,
you can talk me into any of those 3, but I'm just saying it has to be Ohio State guy for Cleveland.
See, Cleveland's trying to work with Ohio State. Can we get some transfer portal like Ohio State players to our team?
Again, I still feel Bailey, but I could understand why you'd say Caleb Downs because your belief I think makes a lot of sense for them to do. But let's not forget, it's also the Cleveland Browns. All right.
And it's also
and where are the Cleveland Browns?
The number one. So you also need to gain some positivity.
Make fun of the Browns all you want, but they know how to draft.
They always have, and they have good guys. Look at their line now. So the fact that
they drafted that became starters by the end of the season.
They went defensive line last year. That's why I'm telling you they're not going to go defensive line again.
Well,
this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm and that's why I think that safety makes the most sense here. I could be talking to Arvell Reese, and I'd be talking to Carnell Tate. So,
I mean, because if you're talking about Arvell Reese, you're talking about a guy who's technically falling outside the top 5. So that should make his value, in theory, really good for the talent.
Caleb Downs is the number 1 player in the draft. Talking about talent falling.
So how's he falling all the way to the 10th spot then? In some mock drafts.
It depends on just how it falls, but is a question there? I'll tell you. Bleacher Report has it Carnell Tate. Okay. ESPN has it Caleb Downs. I have another one that has Caleb Downs here. I have NFL Mocks that has Carnell Tate. I have another one up here that has Arvell Reese, and it's totally off. And so I don't think Bailey is the guy because I don't think you'd go another high pick on your line. But I can see any of those other 4.
So, in effort to move it along, Mark, who do you pick? Because we made a good point for pretty much 4 or 5 of these different players. Which one do you pick?
Caleb Downs.
All right. Well, obviously Brian's playing Caleb Downs, so Caleb Downs it is.
If you would have said Carnell Tate, I would have said Carnell Tate too.
If you would have said Bailey, I would have said Bailey out of respect.
If you would have said,
jokes on you, next.
Damn, that's crazy.
Downs.
Because
Washington. So now Washington has. So I think you guys need edge help, and this is why I thought David Bailey. This is why I didn't want to give up David Bailey right here. Because I did not want. I think Washington. Well, Washington could go a couple places. Jordan Tyson might be a really good place too. Do they go Carnell Tate because of the Ohio State connection they have?
Well, I guess since we don't know what they're doing with Bobby Wagner and everything, I mean, let's just assume that Bobby's coming back.
Yes,
then
I am. Yeah.
So if we're assuming
already said he'll take half the pay from last year to come back. So
if he does come back, which
we've
means
had
that
3 people that we let go who've all said that they'll take like league minimums to come back to Washington.
Man,
what is happening right now?
That's kind of weird, though. I mean, that almost makes you wonder if that report's accurate. Because why would they just, like something's fishy?
Can I ask you? Can Sonny Styles be the pick and you still bring him back?
I mean, he would sit behind. Oh no, he probably wouldn't sit behind Bobby unless is Louvu still there or no?
But you can put him at.
Louvu's still there. We brought in Chanel.
Yep, Leo Chanel's there.
So
then you could. So if you did get him, then not Sonny Styles because I think we picked Sonny Styles, right?
He's still on. I think he's still here.
Oh,
I believe he's.
Pick for the Giants.
Let's see.
Fanu.
Fanu. Yeah, Fanu. Yep.
Okay. Well then, if you go Styles, and let's say you still have Bobby Wagner there, he sits behind Bobby for the year, because I assume that they'd only sign Bobby for like a year, and then you get him to learn from a great vet, and then he starts, then he's a wrecking ball. That would be a smart move.
I mean, Tate would work, Bailey would work,
Here's my thing. Okay,
but I think
so
Jordan
you're
Tice
right.
is the answer. This is my.
This is what I'm getting to, because I like Sonny Styles,
Mhm.
and in theory, yes, it'd be great if you get him. We're not in a place where we want to draft someone in the first round and just have.
But you might have someone to play. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They want to bring somebody in that's going to contribute right away, which kind of sucks, because after next year, I don't know who my linebackers are going to be, because they're all free agents.
That's
because
you
Luvu's only got
have-
1 year. Bring Bobby back for 1 year, and then the other guy,
which means you should be drafting a linebacker, but the linebacker's kind of deep there here, but you don't have to get him right now.
Mhm.
So what do you think?
Not a second round pick either, so let's just throw that out there.
So then you got Bailey, you got.
So I think I would prefer to go defense here, but
You
all
tell
the
them what to
mock
go,
drafts
and this is where we're gonna go.
I've seen have been, if it's not Sonny Styles, it's a receiver.
I've seen a receiver everywhere.
So
I've
That's
seen
the other position.
I've seen Jordan Tyson in like 7 of them.
I've either seen Jordan Tyson or Tate. It's been a revolving door between those two.
Which one do you
if
like?
you had Tate, that would
I
be
like
great.
Tyson better.
Tyson. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going Tyson.
I like Tate, but I feel like we already have Tate and Terry McLaurin.
I agree there too.
I mean, hey,
And I've said from the beginning that I prefer my receivers to be a little bit different if you're going to have 2 really good receivers.
You don't need
everyone. Not that having Ohio 2 State? Terry McLaurins would be bad, but
no, it wouldn't be, and especially one that's younger and cheaper. Okay.
All right. Where are we looking for? Who's it? Saints at 8.
Well, then you know what? They might as well get some sort of help, I think. Well, actually, they need a lot of things. But I could see Bailey then. If Bailey's not
going
delay,
bring LSU guy home.
I could see Bailey.
Okay.
Potentially
They
Bailey.
need everything, though. I think they need everything.
That is the problem. So, but
they could go
at least
Styles. They could go Delane. They could go Bailey.
They could definitely go for a linebacker, and they could go Reese or Styles. I mean, that
I just love the idea of David Bailey going. And I think if you get him where you here, just makes sense. They got younger, cheaper for a guy who could do everything you need him to do. At edge rusher, I think David Bailey is perfect for here.
And what is the core belief, especially with teams that like to build inside out? They like to start where? The line. The line is where things get done, offense and defense. You can get all the style points you want, but if there's no one protecting or no one rushing that quarterback, it doesn't matter.
So we're going Bailey?
Go Bailey.
I would, yes.
Best available.
Done. Kansas City.
What
if I tell you Carnell Tate's going to Kansas City?
Wouldn't be surprised, because
you think they go Tate? You don't think they go Delane? They just got decimated at corner.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. I'm just going to check out what everyone else is saying.
I'm trying to remember the top corners in this class.
Delane. Right there.
It is literally all over the place. So
I think after Delane, it drops quite a bit.
But it's wide receiver is where
there's also McCoy
laning, because they need a wide receiver. I think we saw the explosion that was not there last year.
But we also got to remember that Rice was also suspended for a little bit, and that kind of took away some of their explosion.
No.
But
I mean, the answer, what Mark said makes a lot of sense. Delane, and I don't want to really argue that much for it, because it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and might as well sure off those things. Or if you think that there's a few of these guys that are falling that you think will be there, you can always trade back a little bit and get more picks out of it. And then you
don't want to mess up. I think you want it's either wide receiver or cornerback. I think that's where I will go.
Well, I could go with Delane. Because they just got rid of their all-pro corner, and corners are very, I think, important overall, because you need someone to guard those wide receivers. You know,
Arvell Reese.
Is Arvell Reese going to the Cincinnati Bengals?
Out of the place.
See, would y'all be mad if that happened or Styles? Like, I mean, NFL fans, yes, but like it almost makes sense because now the talent's continuing to fall. Someone's gonna be very happy with that.
I think Styles is going to fall. I think that his meteoric rocketing up the floor, up the chart is one thing, but when you have Arvell Reese, who was there from the beginning, you know, look at the film, you see, you have all the answers, and they played next to each other. So
they got an off the ball linebacker last year. Like
that
the
is
first
very
or second
true.
round.
What up,
He actually
Duarte?
played pretty well until he got hurt.
Saw you in Duarte when you
What's
came
up,
in.
Duarte?
Sorry, I saw you came in. So where are we going though at 10? I know it has to be defense.
10?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, at 10 it's Bengals.
Oh,
this
for our
is the
Bengals.
10th pick.
Okay, so then we went there.
So it's either
10.
can I talk you to Falk?
Holy shit. Is that offensive lineman from Alabama's name? Oh, Proctor. I thought I said Protector for a second. I was like, no way, there's an offensive lineman named Protector. That's Proctor, though. Ty Simpson. I'm just kidding.
They
you
said
go.
we was going to get them all.
I don't
Where
know.
we going, guys? You guys?
I don't know for the Bengals because I feel like with number 9
I like
taking
Arvell Reese. I think they have a huge glaring hole at edge rush.
And yeah, I think I'm going with Arvell Reese.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. All right. Miami.
Well,
So they
this
need
is
freaking
where they
everything
could
else,
definitely
so-
get a wide receiver like Tate.
Okay.
I mean, I can just see it. I mean, that would make sense because literally, who else do they got? They have Malik Washington, who I did like coming out of college. Great returner. He's great at contested catches. But you need somebody else, especially for your quarterback, your young quarterback. So give me Tate.
Okay.
But they
What
shock
about you?
everybody. They go Ty Simpson.
No.
You think Malik Willis is the answer?
No, but I also don't think Ty Simpson's the answer either.
Oh, I don't necessarily think he is either, but I mean, I can make an argument that they need Proctor. I can make the argument that they could use
They could go Makai
Tate.
Lemon
They could
because I
use
think
Falk. They could
Makai
do
Lemon
that
could be
too.
there. Carnell Tate. I mean, yeah,
They
Falk.
could use Wood.
Proctor.
They need a lot of help across the board.
Well, I'm gonna pick Tate.
I'm leaning
Tate's
towards
good.
Proctor, which is interesting for me. I thought
I
Proctor
think
would be the
Proctor
answer.
would go here, yeah.
That's where I thought, because when you're looking at him and you say, okay, we're going to get a quarterback, we want to see what he can do. And then if it works, then we go quarterback next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think happens. But it's up to you guys.
Well, like I said, I believe Tate because they need some sort of wide receiver help, and they need someone who can be reliable for this young quarterback. So
Not only do I think Tate won't go there, I think they got Makai Lemon higher.
why do you think they'd have Lemon higher? I'm just curious.
Who's that man?
Yeah,
Who's that masked
popping-
man over there?
Who's popping into our studios?
Oh
What?
my gosh.
The man, the myth, the legend.
What up, guys?
If only it wasn't
What's
so tiny on my phone screen. What is up, Martin? It's so
Hey.
great to see ya, ya handsome devil. Is that
I
a
ain't saying
boot?
I'm saying he's handsome.
All right, I don't want to disturb the show. Where are we at? We'll talk
We're at where are we at?
Pick 11, the Dolphins.
Pick 11
Pick
on the mock draft.
11.
Yes.
So that is the
Miami.
Dolphins.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I said Tate. I think Brian, you're saying Lemon, right?
No, I think Lemon could go wide receiver, but I'm still going Proctor. I
Okay.
think Proctor's the answer. And Mark
I
thinks
also
Proctor
said-
too.
I said Proctor as well.
Okay.
So, Martin, what you got?
I say Tate.
Oh, cool. 50-50.
They
No,
say
it's fine.
I say Tate just because of what the situation of what the receivers are going to be. Washington is literally going to be their number one. Like it's really weird if they don't replace some type of talent now, and then let it develop as they develop everything else later. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to argue that much. I'll go Carnell Tate. I still think Mekhi Lemon is ranked higher on their draft board, but I'll go Carnell Tate, no problem.
All right.
All right, Dallas.
What's up, Therapy?
Well, they definitely need help with the cornerback situation. So I think McCoy is like the next best effort, choice, I guess, for corners, because they do need that help in the secondary.
Yeah, because I mean, if Delaney was here, this is where you would have gone.
Yes, but he's not. So I think McCoy is from Tennessee. So that's just what I think. I could be wrong. What do y'all think?
Seems like a Cowboys move to go that
Yeah,
far.
I mean, Jermon McCoy just makes sense for me. I have no problem with that. No issue with McCoy.
The 18th ranked player at the 12th spot. Yeah, that's about Dallas Cowboys speed. I like it.
The only thing
I'm
I would
also
throw a wrench
thinking
in would be Sadiq.
Safety too, though, but I don't know.
That's even further down.
Sadiq could be one of those guys that's tight end out Oregon.
Yeah,
They just re-sign what's his face for a couple more
Ferguson?
years?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
so
think
why would they
Ferguson,
do?
because they're stupid. And this is what the Dallas Cowboys do every year.
Wow.
That's why.
No.
I don't think they'll go Sadiq, but you're valid.
Do they go style?
They're just as dumb as the Raiders. You're right.
They're just the dumbest team in the world. So I
They're just as dumb as the Raiders. You're right. But I don't think they'll go Sadiq.
I think McCoy
Because
is the
Jerry
answer.
Jones is. I think this is the first time they're going to tell Grandpa, "Listen, man, you've been done all this time. Let us actually do our jobs."
I like it. So McCoy, what up, Cricket Commish?
So.
You okay with that, Mark?
Yep.
Let's go. Because who effing cares? The Rams. I think Mekhi Lemon goes here. They're looking wide receiver. Puka's been effing up. I said don't say Puka, but you know what?
Yeah. Right.
I don't
Is
think
that-
that's their biggest
They don't
problem.
need anything though.
Isn't their line kind of like banged up? Like, wasn't their line pretty much all gone last year?
Do they go Proctor?
Or what I'm thinking?
Offensive line or defensive line? Because their offensive line was great. And their defensive line was great too.
Yeah, the defensive line was amazing. They were one of the best defensive lines.
No. Like, I don't know. I feel like they need like a tackle still. I don't know.
Okay.
Because I think one of them, I can't remember who, or one of them was just shifting left and right the whole time. I don't know. I might be getting confused with
But
the
is
line.
there someone there? So you think Proctor? Because Proctor's really a right tackle, in my opinion.
What are the chances the Rams even had this pick when the draft?
Probably none.
That is such a Rams thing to do.
Cricket Commish says they love tight ends, but they have one of the best tight ends
They
there.
have two. They have two.
Right.
And they just signed both of them. They got Parkinson and Higbee.
Parkinson was a monster too this year too.
Yeah. Although Higbee's getting up there though now, especially with his injuries starting to pile up.
But you can afford it because you have Parkinson's as well. So
No, I get it.
VHS to y'all. You talking about the Cowboys? I mean, I can talk about
Rams is
anything.
a tough one.
Would you get mad at well, let's see here. Did we already say Tyson?
The only reason I was thinking Proctor was just because if you look at one of the downfalls they had, especially against the Seahawks, was protecting Matthew Stafford.
Well, also it all started because of that punt return for a touchdown. That just changed the game completely. Momentum. But I'm fine with Lemon, or if we haven't said Tyson, Tyson's also interesting.
I think he's too far down the draft board. I think Lemon's the one that fits. here.
Tyson's gone, isn't he? Isn't that who I drafted?
Yeah, that's exactly you drafted. Yeah.
Oh, then never mind then.
So I
was
think
gonna say
Mekhi Lemon
Tyson.
just works for them right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I can agree with that.
I kind of do agree with what Martin said. Receivers needed.
What about Baltimore? What the hell do they need?
Well, They could always go for guards. I think they could always go for the line.
Yeah,
I
I like
mean,
inside linebacker, inside lineman. Some guard is probably a good ones. You know,
I
center.
just unfortunately don't know really any names Tom had for
Do you
guards
draft
right
that
now.
early though? Inside
I don't.
offensive lineman that early?
Yeah, because they definitely need it. I mean, they need to protect their prize, Lamar Jackson. You know, he can't be getting hurt. You know.
Yeah.
Look how bad he struggled last year.
I can see Iowa going there. Penn State. I can see Iowa going there.
Okay. Because I think
okay.
that's a guard.
Yeah, he's a guard. He's a guard. All right, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. What do they need?
Edge rusher. At least in
Well-
my opinion, I think they need edge rusher.
Well, they could. I know Ruben Bain's already gone.
They got Falk still there, right?
Yeah, say Falk is still there. Yeah.
Falk is
Felchuk Falk
there,
is left.
and
You need defensive
and-
end. Yeah.
and of course Akeem's also there as well. So I guess it depends on which one you like more.
Yep.
I mean,
So-
I'm a homer for the U, so I'll say Akeem. Get my boy a top 15 draft pick. Let's go.
Can you not see a linebacker too? Do we have any more linebackers?
Yeah, we have Sony Styles.
Would that surprise you that Sony Styles goes here?
Well, David did retire.
But commission is a good point. Mike Evans is gone.
Yeah. But
And
they
I
already
think
have 3 top
Godwin-
receivers still.
Yeah, that's true.
And is Godwin still there, or is he
Godwin's
gone?
still there. He signed like a 2 or 3 year deal last off season.
I'm just amazed that they even.
And then
still
they
have
have
him on the list.
Ibuka, and then was it McMillan?
Yeah,
Mhm.
then McMillan, and then they have Mbuka. So McMillan and Mbuka will.
Or do
most
they
likely
go
start.
tight end? Because then they lose Kate Otten, or did he resign?
I think they lost K. Dotton.
I think
If they
lost Kate Otten,
did,
too.
then-
maybe they go the Oregon. Maybe they go Sequid.
Well, but there's also other tight ends too. I know you talked about a tight end. I think last show.
Yep.
that
The
you
problem with
thought was-
Sadiq, Sadiq is fast, but I don't know if he's a full complete tight end, and then you're gonna
Right.
need complete tight ends there.
Who was the other tight end that like you were praising earlier, Ryan? I can't remember the name of him, but I know you're
I
talking
had
about
him
someone
written
else that
down.
you had ahead of Sadiq.
Yeah, I had him written down. Let me see if I got him in this thing.
Do they go tight end? I feel like that other guy that you mentioned, I think, was a better blocker. And we all
Mhm.
know when it comes to running backs and tight ends,
The next
you can
tight ends
block
are
really well-
Stowers or Claire.
Stowers. Yeah.
Stowers or Stowers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stowers,
that was-
Ohio
a-
State.
Yep, the Ohio State. Yep, that was it.
All
All right.
State.
By the
Ohio
way,
State.
recap. What you guys do? You went with Fernando Mendoza Raiders, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
So-
and then
We actually have this right here. So I'll go first. Mendoza, Ruben Bain Jr. 2. Was Francis went 3. Jeremiah Love went 4. Spencer Fano 5, which is crazy. Offensive tackle going to the Giants. Caleb Downs 6. Jordan Tyson 7. David Bailey 8. Where did we go? 9. 9 was Delaney.
Mhm.
Arvell Reese is 10. Carnell Tate 11. Jamad McCoy 12.
Well, he was
Kyle
here for
Lemon,
these.
13. And Ione. That's Ione. That's what's 14. So that's
Okay.
where we're at 15 right now.
okay. I'm like trying to like catch up. My computer's acting really
Yeah.
slow right now. Am I lagging?
No,
No.
not at all.
No, you're fine.
What's going on? All right. My
Maybe
mouse
it just
is
looks
super
funny on your
slow.
end.
All right. You're good.
Might if your mouse is acting super slow, then maybe check one of your settings. Maybe
No,
maybe
it's-
the
No, he's fine.
I'll
Okay.
figure it out. There
All
it
right.
is.
So this is where I'm at right now. Why I think Falk could be here.
Falk.
Unless you guys have another one. Because what's that linebacker out of Georgia?
No, yeah, he
well,
was still
because you just had a linebacker just retire, right? Why wouldn't
Yeah,
you go
well,
linebacker early?
Allen.
Yep, C.J. Allen.
Why wouldn't you go
mean-
Styles here then?
exactly, because then if
You're
you're going
probably right.
linebacker, Styles
Yeah,
would
if you're
make
going
more
linebacker,
sense.
why don't
Yeah,
go
why would
Styles?
you? Why?
Yeah.
Styles still on the board?
Yeah, that's why I was
Why
like,
is
wait a
Styles
second.
still on the board?
We're not talking anymore. Sony Styles number 15. He's going out. He's there.
There you go. He's like,
Why
I'm done
is
here.
Styles
We're done.
still on the board? Get him on a team, brother.
All
The
right,
Jets.
16, the Jets. Where are we going? The Jets. They went Reuben Bain Jr. in the first round.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's already gone because
Can you imagine they were one pick away from possibly getting Reese and Styles?
Yeah.
They're not Reese, but Bain and Styles.
Right. That would have been crazy. They would have traded up just one spot.
Could you
Anyways,
see a wide receiver here, though?
who do we got left on the board? That'd be
There you go, corner.
Corner could be something, too. Man, they got defensive ends and
Offensive line.
corners
Crawford's
everywhere.
still there.
So again, if we're we already gave them Bane, so they don't need another edge.
They don't need edge rusher.
No, so do they need a linebacker? Well, obviously we mentioned they could add Styles, so
Ty
they could need a
Simpson?
linebacker. No, stop with that. We could go the guy from Georgia. the
I don't mind
linebacker.
Proctor. I don't mind Proctor either. So I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
think
that this-
Proctor goes here.
I can see the linebacker since they do need a linebacker
they do
more.
need to replace linebacker. Yeah.
So I mean, if you
But
ask
you're-
me, because didn't they just
What
lose?
you say? You have to start with the line. You imagine getting in defense like an edge rusher. And
Oh
offensive
yes,
lineman?
but if I'm being completely honest, I have Proctor going to number 17 to the team that actually needs the line help. So I'm
no,
not-
I like this Proctor going 16, but I hear you.
yeah. Well, I just think that because of the line, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But I guess, what do you think, Martin? You're kind of the
If
decider. Do
Proctor's
you
there,
go?
I feel like you gotta go Proctor if he's there.
I don't think the Lions go.
I say linebacker with the Georgia guy, and then they're saying Proctor, the lineman
Because I got Avion Terrell going
from
on.
Alabama.
Trying to think if probably at Proctor probably.
No,
All right.
and you got Freeling too, but I think Proctor's the guy that goes here. Freeling, he's the guy out from Georgia, tackle out of Georgia.
Yeah, I think Proctor would probably be.
Isn't
Well
don't we
said.
still have the guy from Georgia? Because I don't know, him and Proctor to me are kind of close in my
Yeah,
opinion.
Freeling. Yeah, Freeling.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Monroe Freelings too, but I think Proctor's the guy that goes here because the Jets have to be someone who you know. Alabama is a big school and still in New York, so I think we have to go there. So I'm just
I
gonna hit.
mean, hey, so is Georgia Bulldogs, you know.
You're right. I can't argue that.
So you know,
Lion 17.
well then, since y'all took my guy that I wanted to go to Lions, I'll say Freeland for them.
Really? I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going tackle.
I
they're
They
think-
got a
quarterback.
tackle that they said they believe will be their starting left tackle in free agency.
And that's why they let him go.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they're going cornerback.
I was going to say corner too for the Lions.
Avion Terrell just makes a lot of sense for me. Out Clemson, the cornerback out Clemson, he has everything that they do. Their size, their pressure. I think he's the guy.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go Avion Terrell.
Moving along.
All right, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
It's
Is
funny
this
because
where
they can
offensive
use.
lineman goes?
Yeah, so they need offensive linemen. They really do need offensive linemen, and that's where I'm like, okay, you know,
You need a center.
they need an inside offensive lineman.
You need a
Yes,
center.
yes.
What,
But it's just
would you be
too
mad?
high goal center.
Would you be mad if they went Dylan from Oregon, the safety? Would you be
Oh, they
mad
do
if
need
he's going
safety because they let Harrison go.
did.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right.
I mean,
But am I going? So we going Tiedemann, Oregon, the safety.
yes.
Or
I mean, when you think
Minnesota?
about it, because they definitely, the way that they run that defense is always so creative, and having him there could just be like another guy that they could play in the box. They could bring him up top, up high. I mean, they get very creative with guys who are athletic, and I think that
Oh,
would be a
thank you,
great spot
Jesus.
for him. Oh,
Look, you
I'm
couldn't
like
see it.
trying to look at with the previous picks because I'm trying to look at what's available and stuff. So
mhm. So my money is on the safety from Oregon.
All right, I'm okay with Tiedemann. I think I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
Mark,
I got
you
no
okay with
problem.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
All right, let's go with Tiedemann then.
All right, who's next?
All right, Carolina.
So this is where I think either of those tight ends go.
Really?
I could see that. I could see either
I agree.
Sadiq or again, I forget his name. I apologize, but you
Yeah,
said it
no,
earlier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stower.
Stowers.
Yeah, I think either of those tight ends makes sense for what they would want to use him for.
I agree. I want to like
I
Sadiq would
kinda have
probably
to
be a
agree,
good.
too.
I have no
Yeah.
argument with it because I thought my fear was that this is where Caden McDonald was going to go. But if you guys want to go tight end, 100% okay with me. I will go Sadiq in a second. Fine.
All right,
Now-
dang it. All right, I'm catching up, Bencher. So we got okay.
All right, Dallas is back on the board at 20.
Who'd the Cardinals get?
The tackle from Miami.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's what I thought. Okay,
Francis.
and you went with Love to Titans, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so
went to
here-
the Giants.
Who?
Here, could they go that linebacker to help out Overshawn? They could always get that linebacker from Georgia. Or if they want to get another corner, because I think they lost a couple of corners, didn't they, to free agency, or at
No,
least
we
one
already
of them.
they went McCoy already in the first round.
I know,
So-
and that's why I'm like hesitant to double up on it. But it doesn't also hurt either, since your defense was literally the worst in the league last year, especially in pass defense.
Hey, y'all know what Mel Kiper got going to Dallas at 20, right?
Who?
Ty Simpson.
No,
Are you real?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, Ty Simpson.
No,
I think
Ty
personally
Simpson's
that's-
going next.
Dak
Yeah,
Prescott.
exactly.
There's no way Dak Prescott is getting replaced.
So I
No.
no. Dak,
It's so
listen,
stupid.
Dak may be mediocre
But-
in the playoffs, but he's great in the regular season.
I wouldn't be shocked if Jerry Jones did something like that.
How
You have
about
no
the
idea.
Cowboys?
You just have no idea what they're gonna do. Can I talk you into Falk?
No, I'm not sure for me, but you can make your argument.
I mean, just a younger guy. They need to get a defensive end. They already have one. They signed one from but then they can get another one on the other side. Remake their entire defensive line.
Well, they
They have
traded
now
for one,
cornerback
too.
and defensive end. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all veterans. Like,
Garrett.
why not go young this time?
Why not go a young defensive end right now with Ketcher
Because the
Falk?
Cowboys don't do anything you're supposed to do.
They don't.
That's always
They're
my
just
argument
as
with
dumb
them.
as the Raiders. I'm telling you, they're just as dumb as the Raiders.
But we have some edge rushers on the board right now that are probably some of the best players. I can see them going edge rusher.
They probably go
But if
defensive
they go-
tackle because they're collecting defensive tackles like Pokemon.
But actually, I was going to say it might even
Well,
go
yeah.
Peter Woods because he plays the run better.
Which, again, because we have to understand that their defense now is a 3-4. So they have to plan for the scheme accordingly. Because you can do a lot of things with a 3-4 defense, A lot of different things that a 4-3 just is more stationary about. More base, I should say.
Okay, so I'm good with whatever you guys say. So let's pick one. Man, they have no pick until the third round after this.
Man, there's two Texas A&M edge rushers. I feel like there's two Texas A&M edge rushers every year.
Well, yeah. Who do you think, Martin?
I think they go Colton Hood.
Because because we went corner the first one, right?
Yep.
Yes.
There we have corner.
Yes. And if they decide not to double up, otherwise you would say if they did double up, you would say somebody like Terrell.
You wouldn't.
Because your needs are running back, edge, linebacker, offensive guard. All right. So that's why
Who's the other,
I go edge.
Who's the other running back that like
Price.
I watched it? Rice.
But they're going to be.
I would say at this point, because you got your corner. Yeah, Falk would. I think Falk would be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cassius Howell. I just want to say his name.
Yeah, I think Falk would be the guy.
We can go for
All
it.
right.
That's fine.
Let's go Falk then. That's
All
the
right.
most sense they've ever made. So that's the only
He'll
problem.
just explode and then they'll trade him.
What's
'cause they don't wanna
stupid is
pay
they
him.
won't do it. They'll go.
That's why it's always
stupid.
problem.
Then
They'll
why
probably
are
go
we
safety
why are
here
we
or
picking
something.
against the grain? You know, we're picking against the grain.
Whatever's the
now.
dumbest thing you can go right here. This is
They'll
where it goes.
trade down for someone named
I'm
Leatherwood.
telling you, they're going to draft
Leatherman,
Caden
something.
McDonald because they're collecting defensive tackles like.
All right, can we just
They'll
go through this
trade
real
and
quick?
draft someone in the third round who's projected to go third round, and then
All right, Steelers, Ty Simpson. Call
Ty
him-
Simpson.
Yep. Ty Simpson.
They don't even have. Yeah, their QB's room is awful. Now scroll down a little bit because I can't tell who's next.
It's the Chargers,
See, now they need an edge too.
and that's another but edges here.
Cassius Howe.
So you know what
What part
what
Peter
is the
Woods
next
again?
highest edge?
Peter Woods is
Peter
next.
Woods.
TJ Parker is interesting. I like TJ Parker a lot, but Peter Woods is probably the one.
Howe.
Okay, Peter Woods, sure.
No. You said the Chargers? You don't think they go Freeling? They don't need a tackle though.
They don't need them. This were
They
all
need a
hurt.
guard. What
Yeah.
they need is guards.
Nah.
And you
They
don't,
don't
go.
need to get
You
Freely.
wait till the 55th in the second round to go guard.
Yeah,
Yep.
because they have
So-
tackles. They're just always hurt.
Yeah. So then I guess just go with the edge that I
Yeah,
Peter Woods.
go with the edge.
yeah, go Woods.
All right. Okay. All right. We're down to Philadelphia. Where is this?
Fly
idiot?
Eagle, fly Eagle.
KC
All
Conception.
right, so we can all make this choice without. No, I'm
No.
not gonna do that to you.
No.
Not on his
You
team.
know, You mentioned that guy just a second ago, Freeland, right? You know, that'd be an excellent.
You guys
spot
are gonna
for
go
him to
KC
go.
Conception.
No,
Stevens.
no, Freeland. He makes the most sense. And how he does it again, people get pissed off in the comment sections. The Eagles can't keep getting away with this.
No, I'm okay with that. Freeland's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I think it
Fine,
makes
okay.
the most sense for us to get him if he's there at 20.
Now, this is what this is why I was fighting for you guys to go Caleb get downs on the first round, because now they have on the 24th pick, the Browns are on the board again. Do they go wide receiver?
I have seen a lot of mock drafts where KC Conception goes here.
Hmm.
So it's, I mean, you guys tell me. They definitely need wide receiver. They're not going offensive tackle because you're not just Lomu's might
True,
will
you're
probably
not
be
going
there.
offense.
You know, they got 39. Lomu's probably going to be there then. So why
Yeah.
not go wide receiver right now and go Casey Conception? Concepcion.
I mean, you could do some. It would be what, Blake Miller, right? I think. I can't even.
No,
I don't remember.
I think CJ Allen is still on the board. It's crazy. Yeah, no.
You know,
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go out on a limb. It's Casey Concepcion. Yeah, Donnie in the building said, "What's up, guys? Another year. Where am I? I am not on Martin Kuiper Jr.'s big board. Come on."
Mike.
I still don't know what to say to his comments, man. Every freaking time, bro. Like,
Are you going edge rusher, Brian?
Right. Me, yeah, we're going. No, we're going to get Caden McDonald. If he's there, then we're going Caden McDonald.
you don't want Emmanuel from Toledo?
I don't need anyone else. It's
real
fine.
quick, Mark, who'd you guys go for Washington?
Huh?
I'm Washington. What'd you guys do? Washington. What did you guys do?
Oh, Tatum from ASU.
You went Tyson, Jordan
Or
Tyson.
Tyson, not Tatum. Sorry, Tyson.
Tyson.
Tyson,
David-
same person, right?
Then David
I was
Bailey.
trying to combine Tate and Tyson. Tatum.
Wait, hold on. Jordan Tyson.
Jordan
Yeah.
Tyson. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Over Carnell Tate.
That's crazy. Just because he's an ASU fan? Is that what really? Okay.
That's
Over
why they
Carnell
did it.
Tate?
I personally said Tate, but like
No, man. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he went
Mark's-
Bailey.
Mark's
Well, the whole
reasoning was
thing's
that he
whacked
didn't
anyway
need-
because
Sorry.
we're gonna get Jeremiah Love anyway. So it doesn't
You're gonna
matter.
find a way to get Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
You're just gonna will it into existence. That's just what's happening.
I'm gonna will it into existence.
All right, okay. Where are the Bills going? Because the Bears already went big down.
Well, they definitely need an edge. They for sure need an edge to help. They could also use no, they actually just signed what's his face back. So no, they don't necessarily need a safety.
Denzel Boston.
Yeah.
Would you be?
Brazel.
Boston's not bad, but
I think this is early, but
Yeah.
Zion Young.
Where's Brazel, the 6'4" dude who ran the like 3.39 40?
I think that they need edge, and if like who's on our board right now that's left to be drafted?
T.J. Parker from Clemson.
Okay.
Cassius Howell that Mark's been talking about is on
So
there.
Cassius Howell or Parker makes sense because they do need an edge. So
You brought in Bradley Chubb.
yeah, but they could always use more. I mean, come on, like how many sacks does that line actually get? And Bradley Chubb has what a career of what getting hurt? Like come on now.
all the time.
So
All the
like
time.
Or
I
you
don't
bring in DJ
and getting
Moore
a
and then bring in
linebacker there
Chris
is probably
Brazel the
something they haven't
second.
done
And suddenly
in a
you have
while.
one of the best receivers.
Linebacker? Did you say linebacker? That's interesting. That's interesting.
See-
I like that.
Yeah, well, I still think Parker because they still have two talented linebackers. So.
I just look at CJ Allen, guys. I really think that he should be going right now. But you know,
Well, I'm gonna say T.J. Parker. That's just me personally. What do you
Mark, where you going?
I was leaning receiver, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
look,
did they get a receiver, Boston?
Pretty sure Chris Brazel's the 6'4", just under 200 pounds, but he's the one who ran the 3.39.
But he's like, I don't think it was 3.3. I think it's 4.39.
That's what I meant. 4. Yeah, 3.39. Could you imagine?
I just think
Man,
when
the
you have
hot
Keon
one.
Coleman, you don't draft another guy who
They
looks
don't
just like
want
Keon
Coleman.
Coleman.
They hate him. He's the scapegoat.
I agree,
Yeah.
but you don't grab another guy who's just like him.
Now, Coleman's not fast though. Coleman's slow.
Well, he wasn't known for his speed.
That's what I'm saying. This guy is. Imagine having like DJ Moore be your possession guy, that guy being your speedster.
Hey, you can talk me into it. We'll go Brazel.
That's it. I'm sticking with Parker.
That's fine. We did that. San Francisco. San Francisco's needs offensive tackle, guard, center,
Yeah,
and
everything.
edge. Everything on the offensive line needs to be done. edge
Lomo.
And they need to move their practice field
Yes,
because
they
everyone's
do.
getting hurt.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. Please.
Or Parker. Didn't they just draft someone in the first round last year as an edge rusher?
That's why I think Lomu's the answer.
I mean, Lomu.
Okay with that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I zoom in on my phone, I can't actually read everything. So,
Gotcha.
but then I can tell if I'm centered. It's a double-edged
Right.
sword.
It's fine. Texans.
Oh,
Where do
man,
they
just
go?
got rid of all the offensive line.
Once
It's
again,
interesting that the
defensive line, guard, tackle. This is what they need. Defensive
Well,
line,
they definitely
guard.
don't need edge rusher.
Definitely not. They need more of a defensive tackle.
Yeah. Can always get
They
more
need
now.
another corner. Probably not.
Is there a running back that you guys would be interested in? Maybe.
Well,
Well, they got
No.
Montgomery,
The
so they don't
problem with
need
the running
Price.
backs
They're
is that-
basically the same runner.
no, they don't need
What
it back.
did you say, Martin? I couldn't hear.
No, the running back tiers is that these there's no running back going to be drafted in the first round after Love. It's just not going to happen.
Dude, there's
These guys
no
are going to be
one.
like day
Mm.
3.
Good
two.
Lord.
No,
I'm
I can
telling
see-
you, there is no more running backs that's going to be drafted.
I can see Price going in the second.
No
round.
way.
You might be surprised.
No,
Price goes in
no,
the second
no.
round. No.
All these running backs are garbage. I'm sorry, they just
Wow.
they are garbage. These guys will last you at least a couple years, and they'll be like solid number twos. But there is a huge drop off from Love to the next group of running backs.
Okay.
I'm sorry, like it's just solid truth.
And with the
Really is.
27th pick, the 49ers select Kadani Rodriguez, water boy at South Central Louisiana State University. No Kadani.
SCLSU. Like it.
All right. I'm gonna go off the board and I'm gonna say they go Emmanuel Pregnon out Oregon guard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who did we have? Okay, you know what? Yeah, I can agree with that. Who did we have the Chiefs pick in the first time at number
Delaney.
9?
Corner.
Delaney, right? The corner. Yeah.
Well, then they could definitely use an edge like Hakeem. Hakeem.
You're not wrong. They do need edge help.
So
they
my
can
money's on
go Parker. They could go Howell.
Stowers. Too high.
Yeah, I think too high still.
Yeah, let's go edge. Give my boy Karloftis some help.
All right, so you guys okay with me going TJ Parker?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. No love for Hakeem. This blasphemy.
I think they go wide receiver in the second round too. By the way, all right, Dolphins back on the board.
Oh man, they just missed Ty Simpson. Just missed him. Golly.
Oh man, do they just go best available?
At this point, it almost seems like it right now because,
I mean, they lost both their edge rushers because Cassius Howell is right there.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but don't they need line help though? Don't they need interior help?
They need everything.
Yes,
They
the answer is
do.
yes. They really need offensive
Defensive
tackle.
line, safety, QB,
Offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Yeah,
We already put Caleb Lamu somewhere, right? Yeah.
yeah. Lemuz, he just went.
Yeah.
Right to yeah. To the
Hakeem.
What about Caleb Banks? Florida guy going to Miami.
they just lost what's his face? The dude with all the injuries.
Yeah, Bradley
Bradley
Chubb.
Chubb.
No, the other guy. The younger guy.
Oh.
The neck
Okay.
problem guy. UCLA.
Yeah, Carolina.
You know what I'm talking about.
Well,
Why
went
do I
to
know his
Carolina.
college but not his name?
The one who
That's
got
weird.
4 years,
Aaron
$120 million.
Yeah,
UCLA guy plays for the Colts.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
4 year, $120 million that
Anyway,
Carolina just
Miami
signed.
lost him.
Yeah.
Carolina just signed a guy to 4 year, $120 million. Isn't
That's
that
why I said Hakeem. Hakeem. Shaheed Hakeem. Hakeem.
I'm okay with Hakeem Mizabur.
Yeah, just give it to him.
Let's give it to him.
Let's go.
Miami
If you're
guy going to
annoying
Miami?
enough, you can get it.
That's closer than Florida.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I know, right?
So this might seem like a wild card, but I think my team takes a safety in the first round. I know you guys are say offensive line, but the guys we have right now are there for 3 to 4 years. The problem is there is no safeties that are worth a high draft pick left.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to that point, you don't have any. You can't just make it happen.
And you might not have Trent Williams this year. So
And all season long, they went a lot of different combinations at safety with Jair Brown, Marquise Single, Jason Pinnock, Malik Mustafa. I think they bring in a rookie to compete with JS as a wild card. Where did the Eagles send their safety?
Texans.
The Texans, really?
shit.
Not Blankenship. No, The guy who went to Illinois, who's
Oh, Sidney Brown.
Sidney Brown. Yeah,
Yeah,
he just got traded.
Blankenship went to the
he
Texans.
did. Hold on.
Sidney Brown
Oh.
just got traded. Yeah, and
Hold on. I'll
He did.
I don't know why I thought it was two 49ers. But I don't know. I don't want to stop us from going, but I know it's just a random question. But
Did we put McDonald's somewhere?
If you guys heard me, that is.
so McDonald went to the Bears.
Falcons.
Yeah,
Falcons?
Yeah, he went to the Falcons.
That's-
Okay, so you guys couldn't hear me. Dang. I guess when I look stuff up on my phone, it like cuts out my audio. Rip.
Gotcha. All right, Patriots. Where are we going?
How?
Yeah.
No,
I can.
They, the ASU
Or
guy, is he
Boston.
still on the board? Tackle. Max
Yeah, I know who he's talking about. I know he's I think
Max
early.
something.
I
Anchor.
can Naker or something like that.
That guy.
Yeah. No.
Max.
Max, that's his name. Max.
From
ASU
ASU.
tackle.
I have no problem with that, so that's where we're going.
That's what they need.
What about Blake Miller, man?
That way he's
Super
not
Bowl
running all the time.
champions, Seattle Seahawks.
Where do the Seahawks go?
Well, they lost
Can I say CJ Allen's here?
CJ Allen.
Can
Yeah.
CJ Allen go here? Does
Yeah.
that not
Yes.
make the most sense for everybody?
It absolutely does.
I thought we drafted CJ Allen somewhere.
Nope. I've been asking for the last 15 times. But
No, hold on. I thought we put CJ Allen like a long time ago, like somewhere in the.
I've been saying it
No.
since 16.
Wait. Who do we give to the Ravens?
The Ravens.
It was somewhere in there, wasn't it?
I own the officer guard.
Which they do need.
And a state.
All right, whatever.
We-
I've
we
been-
talked
CJ
about
Allen.
it.
I've been
Martin.
screaming
We talked about
CJ
it with. We talked about it with the Bucks, but I don't think we all agreed on it.
I just think CJ.
No,
Allen
because we
will
put
go.
Sonny Styles there. I'm
Yep.
so confused.
No, you're right. Sonny Styles ended up
We
going
were
there.
talking
Go ahead.
about him there, but then I was like, why are we talking about him if Sonny Styles is available? And
Yep.
you were like, yeah,
Yep.
Sonny Styles is
Well,
available.
CJ Allen is perfect for this team. I think this is what's going to happen. So I'm not going to argue with you guys. This is what's going to happen. CJ Allen.
All
Yeah,
right.
because the
We
running
got-
back they're gonna have to replace.
But
Two
you're not
days
going to
later.
go. But you're just not going to go.
No,
you know,
that, absolutely
No.
not. I'm telling you, these running backs aren't. There is a dramatic drop. I don't care what you say.
I think
know
you get a
what?
running
He's
back
gonna go
at
out
the end
there
of the
and
second
rush
round.
for 1,000 yards.
Who?
You do great.
Which running back?
I need to look
say
at the running
Price.
backs.
Yeah,
I'll
the
say-
guy. I was going to say the running back out of Notre Dame, the other Notre
No.
Dame.
yeah. There you go. Yeah,
No.
you know.
the
No.
end of the
He knows
second
ball.
round.
Trust.
No.
The end of the second round.
Martin's like, no, I
No.
refuse.
Price. Hold on. Price will be a lucky start if somebody gets injured.
Give him to Seattle.
That's
He's
why I
not
think
going,
Seattle,
no, they're not going. They're not going running back, dude. I'm
they
telling you.
have the last pick of the second round, and then they don't have anything to the last pick of the third.
That's true.
But we're
Caleb-
way
Go ahead.
far away from that. So let's just get to who do the Jets get right now. They got Ruben Bain Jr., they got Caden Proctor, so they offensive tackle and defensive end, which are phenomenal picks.
Mm-hmm.
Where do they go now?
Oh.
QB wide receivers where I'm looking at. Not QB, wide
If
receiver.
it's,
'cause
if
QB
it's wide
stinks.
receiver, they could get
It is
Boston. Boston, yeah.
Does Boston not make sense to you guys?
I think he does.
Omar Cooper Jr.
Yeah. So sorry. Who did you put for
Oh,
Seattle?
I
My bad.
love Omar Cooper Jr. The first
He's
Seattle.
really good.
Mhm.
I watched a few Indiana games.
He put Price, obviously.
Yeah, Seattle got CJ.
Yeah.
CJ Allen.
CJ Allen. Okay.
Mm.
All right.
But no, so Omar Cooper Jr. or Denzel Boston.
Um, I think Boston.
Boston.
Okay. Draft done. All right. Cardinals are on the board.
How many
Got the
rounds?
tackle. Just one, two.
We're seeing
Just two.
two.
Just
I was wondering too. I was like, good God.
No. Wait. We doing
This
all
is gonna
seven.
be a quick video, he says.
Oh, like, Martin, you can finish this. You're on the West Coast.
All 7.
All 7 rounds, guys. We're here till 4 a.m. Grab your popcorn. Let's ride.
All right. 34. Pick 34.
Okay.
We got your tackle already. So where do you go now?
Edge rush?
Good question.
Corner.
Corner could be a good something.
Safety.
Safety is where you really need, but you're going to be drafting safety super early.
You go corner.
You know, you can't go safety this early when the guys are all middle of second round. So I think you have to go corner, which means Colton Hood. It has to be it.
Yeah.
Who you got? Ty Simpson, or are these still on the board? He went to the Steelers at 21. Ty Simpson went to the Steelers at 21.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
So
Crazy.
I'm going to go Colton Hood because that just makes most sense to me.
Okay.
Okay. Tennessee.
Omar Cooper Jr.
Yeah, I can't argue with that even a little bit, man.
It shows their draft selections on the right over here, by the way. You don't have to keep coming back.
No, I was just trying to make sure everyone sees what it is afterwards because sometimes it doesn't update. But Omar Cooper Jr. makes sense.
Mhm.
They're gonna be reaching for anything else they get. So I get cornerback, and I'll say Chris Johnson. I'll probably be the one I'll go.
Anthony Hill Jr.
Sure.
Linebacker.
I can get behind that.
You know, because you need cornerback help there. So I'll be good with Chris Johnson. I'm not against Anthony Hill Jr. either, because you do need linebacker help.
Chris Johnson moved from running back to corner.
Yeah. It just took a learning curve of like 20 years almost, you know.
You could be
What do you got
CJ
there?
No 2K.
Wow,
dude.
that's so bad. Oh my
Well,
god.
Terrible.
All right, guys. It was fun. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Oh,
Exactly. I will Chris Johnson because that was so bad. All right, the Giants pick 37, second round. Where are we going? The Giants need offensive tackle, linebacker, cornerback, and
According to this, they just do wide receiver.
yeah, that's what I was looking at too. They need
I
wide
was
receiver.
like, wait, what?
But they've always needed wide receiver because the only wide receiver they have is old. Wait, no, he's gone too.
No,
All right. Chris Bell, I guess.
the Giants have one of the
Giants,
best young
they have-
wide receivers
they
of all
they
time.
have neighbors,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's true because they just
true.
lost
They lost
Mhm.
Walker Robinson.
yeah,
they
Robinson.
lost,
And this would be good to go with Chris Bell in here.
They need
That's what I
someone
said.
to take
Chris
up
Bell.
over the
okay.
underneath.
Yeah, I think Chris Bell. Yeah, that works then. So we're going Chris Bell. All right. The Texans now have the next pick.
Caleb Banks.
Yeah. Can you argue that?
No.
I'm not gonna wait for you guys to say nothing because that makes too much sense. Caleb Banks just makes too much sense.
Sure.
You need defensive tackle help. That's where he is. That's what we're gonna have to go with. The Browns have another pick. Good lord.
They could definitely get. Well, no, I guess maybe they still wouldn't go edge, but it would be nice to see Cassius go to the Browns to help out with Miles
They
Garrett.
could. Cassius Howell is there.
And at this point, he would be a value.
Yep, that's a value pick.
Yeah.
Cassius Howell. I'm cool with that. All right. Build the rest of that team up. All right. Kansas City's now.
City Chiefs.
It went cornerback and defensive end edge rusher. Can we now see the Kansas City Chiefs go tight end?
So,
I mean, that's the thing. They just signed Travis Kelce though for
For a
like a
one-year
3-year
deal.
deal.
It's a 1 year deal. Yeah, he's
A
pretty
1 year
much
deal.
gone now.
I don't know why I thought I could have swore. Someone told me it was 3, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. And they also have not Noah Font. Who?
Stowers is from Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I didn't
What?
think so. I thought that.
Well, then if it's just 1 year, then yeah, that would make sense.
I think he was Ohio State.
Then Stowers, I think, would be good here. They would love to have Sadiq here, but obviously he's gone. So
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, I would love to have it. Every top draft pick, but I don't think we're gonna get that. I just want to make sure before we do this, there's something I wanted to look at that I had saved on my computer, but I don't see it. I did a mock draft of yesterday, and there was a tight end that I really liked. But if Stowers, makes sense, let's just do it. I don't want to drag it out too much, just because I love tight end. Though that sounds so terrible. Well, yeah, let's go Stowers.
What self-respecting man doesn't like a good tight end?
Exactly. Amen, brother. Amen. All right. Bengals are on the clock at pick 41. They already went Arvell Reese for that, linebacker, who's more of an edge rusher more than anything.
Then I think you would go in. Yeah. Well, I was thinking interior line.
Who's available for that?
Or a corner.
Blake Miller.
Didn't they get rid of one of their corners or whatever?
Well, Blake Miller plays on the offense, not defense.
No, it says they need offensive line.
Brandon Stice, South Carolina.
Well, actually, you know what? No, that I actually would. If you're gonna make a claim for that, Mark, I would agree with that because they do need offensive line help. They have to protect Joe Burrow.
That's what I'm saying. It's interior.
Yeah, no, I think that's what it was.
They're just not. Jake Slar's the next guy. Really.
Oh my
He's center.
God.
And that's saying is that Blake Miller's a tackle, but he's literally
yeah, but at the same time, their next pick is until 72. So
you can go ahead and grab
they
him.
don't get him.
Yeah.
You play
Who did
that.
we get the first one? We got who? Arvell Reese.
Arvell Reese.
Mm-hmm. So they already got their edge / off the line.
They need to figure out something. Their offensive line sucks. So I'm just saying.
What matters more? Your gajillion-dollar quarterback or another defensive player?
I'm going Blake Miller. I'm not even going.
I'll say even if you bring in another tackle, you can still move people around.
Yeah, because Blake Miller is also
line better,
seen as a guard. Actually, Blake Miller's actually seen as a guard. I know it says offensive tackle here, but I'm looking at it. It's more of a guard. So, all right, Saints. Where are we going with the Saints? They need edge, defensive tackle, quarterback, wide receiver. I don't think they need quarterback at all.
And we already gave him Bailey.
We gave him an edge.
Gave him Bailey, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's another place where you need defensive tackles. Why not? But can you wait to 73 to get your defensive tackle?
There's so many good Arizona State players.
I feel like they need an edge.
Well, that's
we got an edge, David Bailey.
We got Bailey.
Bailey, my bad. I don't know. Yeah.
Do they just trade back because they don't like any of the options here?
I like Lee Hunter.
Go with Lee Hunter.
Lee Hunter? You okay with that?
Sure.
I like it.
Both Texas Tech guys.
I was trying to think of the offensive weapons that they have.
But definitely they probably could have realistically trade back because if he's projected in the later 40s, I don't think there's many teams at front of them that would need a D tackle outside of maybe the Ravens. But anyways, yeah.
Okay.
Miami's next pick is a safety. There was one right there underneath.
Safety? Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
They have 4 safeties that are coming up right now. Yeah. So they got Pons, AJ Halsey. AJ Halsey's the answer.
Yeah.
AJ Halsey's the answer, guys. I'm telling you. I've looked at safeties. As much as I'm looking at for me, AJ Halsey should go here.
Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
All right. Where are we at now?
Jets.
Jets. How many damn draft picks these efforts got? A lot.
No, they don't have a third, so
Two firsts and 2 seconds.
yep.
Jets still need, so they have a defensive end, edge rusher, offensive tackle, wide receiver. Where do we go next? Anthony Hill Jr. is still sitting here, guys, out of Texas.
He is.
Probably the best middle linebacker, and they need middle linebacker help.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
linebacker. How far
No,
is
Texas Longhorn. Come on down.
wait, hold on.
How far is who?
Anthony Miller's that wow, he's okay. All right.
What were you
Yeah.
thinking? Joshua Trotter or something? Ooh, what were you
No,
Josiah, yeah.
I was thinking of someone lower than that, but that's fine. No, that's totally fine. Anthony Hill.
All right, we're going Anthony Miller here. All right, now the Ravens. You know, they got
Anthony will probably be
It's
there.
Anthony Hill Jr., not Anthony Miller.
Anthony, yeah,
Hill Jr.
probably-
I'm saying I said Anthony Miller. Anthony Hill Jr. I understand, yeah.
The Ravens.
Here we got that. They do need an edge.
They do need an edge. And then
Ooh.
Gabe
do we put
Jenkins is here.
do we put Trotter
The only reason why is probably
on
because
the
the way
Eagles?
that the only reason why I could see that just because maybe I'm wrong, but aren't the Ravens a 3-4 defense?
Yes.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are. They
yeah.
definitely
So
are.
then,
Is
They'll
it
need a linebacker edge to be there as they rush. This is what they really need.
Josiah Trotter, Jeremiah Trotter's son?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
yeah, I mean, Trotter wouldn't be bad. They might go that a little bit of a name drop there, but
Don't they have the other Trotter?
because just
You might. They
he's a
might.
linebacker edge.
Didn't
So he might
Isaiah go
fit the
there?
scheme better.
Where's Isaiah Trotter?
Didn't he go to the Ravens?
I don't think
They're
so.
about to get his brother.
We're going
Someone-
Josiah.
Yeah.
We're going Josiah, guys. Just
There you go.
Are
Yes.
they related?
Probably.
they're somehow related.
They have to be.
You got
Imagine they weren't.
Isaiah and Josiah. Oh my!
And then Trotter with the tackle. Wait, which Trotter? I don't know.
That's how it was with Williams when it was the Jets.
Man, can you imagine if they both got an assist tackle together? Thanks, bro. No problem, bro.
All right, we're going the Buccaneers.
Martin, shake your head.
46.
Come on, Martin. Give me a little smile. There it is. Yeah.
All right,
That's
guys.
There you are.
Stupid. That's just as bad as Mark's.
I don't even know what to say anymore. So we're going to arm Mason Thomas, guys, for the Buccaneers. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Arm Mason Thomas, Oklahoma.
Oh, Martin.
Just leave that alone. F. The Colts. Colts are on the board.
Oh, my
This is
God.
the
Wow. Oh,
first
yeah. I forgot
pick.
because they traded away their first.
Yeah.
round pick.
Yeah.
But Brandon Sykes is still there. He's ranked 10 slots higher.
Josiah Trotter is the son of former NFL linebacker Jeremiah Trotter and is the brother of current linebacker Jeremiah
see.
Trotter.
Yep. So
Jeremiah.
try it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So you put them in the same
Double
team,
team,
right?
Jeremiah
Bros.
Trotter Jr. and then Josiah Trotter.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, but no, I agree with you.
Brandon
Right.
Sykes, because you go cornerback here, because that's what they need, cornerback to go.
Yes.
So they
Jeremiah
have their
Jr.
all
plays for
pro
the
on
Eagles,
one
by the
end,
way.
and then they can
Okay,
have
yeah,
a
like
great young one at the other.
Like his dad.
So
How do you not know that Jeremiah Jr. plays for the Eagles, Alec? Get out of here.
What do you mean? I knew he played. Sorry, the Trotter. Yeah,
We
I
were
knew
over
he
here
did.
asking if he played for the Ravens, and you didn't say anything.
Well, yeah, because I did not remember if he went to the
No,
Ravens.
they
or not.
drafted him pretty late. I remember now. It was like pretty late. They
Yeah.
just gave it to him out of spite.
The Eagles should draft his brother too. Then. Put them both
You know
on.
what? They might. I don't know.
all
Anyways,
right,
who's
where we
next?
going for my Falcons? Let's go, Falcons. Let's go.
All right, Martin. Who do you want?
Falcons.
Out of
First
this-
pick.
Receiver, corner. Go Abney.
Abney makes sense.
We're Or we go Price, first running back off the board.
No.
Just trying to mess
Hey,
with
guy, replace what's his name?
We already have 2 Robinsons. I don't need another running back there. Just no. I think here you go with corner.
you. All right, says Abney.
And Abney's probably where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah, because Pons is not there yet. I mean, I think it's still a little bit early. You get maybe 5 picks later. I think you can see that.
Oh wow, this is way better. I just blew it up.
All right. Now we got the Vikings here. 49. Vikings need linebacker, cornerback, running back. Not going running back right here. So
did you draft them?
Well, why not, huh?
because they already got
I know
Thinneman right now.
I know.
So should we go Pons? So could we go cornerback safety?
Could. Nothing saying you can't.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Okay. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, we go Pons. All right. The Lions.
How come it doesn't update over here on the left?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
so
why.
like we
Yeah, no,
that's
that was throwing me off a bit too.
yeah. That's why I have to go and hit around to you guys. Why are you hitting it again? Yeah.
Well, they do
So
need a
Leon
tackle.
Sandcastle still on the board with Jerry Rice Cake. Yeah. They got the cornerback. I think they need edge help, and the
need
Bears
edge.
love
Zion
Zion
Young.
Young. The Bears love him, so I think they go Zion Young and say F the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
It matches their personality and makes sense for them.
The Bears
you
could
guys got
just get
something
the Illinois guy right there.
I don't need all that. But
But you don't want him?
I have
You
my
want
eye on
Gabe?
somebody else.
Of course you do. Joshua Josephs.
I mean, or do we? The offensive tackle is here too. Dunker,
Well, they do need
Iowa.
a
I think
tackle,
their line
but-
is probably one of the best in the league right now.
Well, they just lost their left tackle.
Oh,
They already talked, and they brought somebody else in that they said is going to be
Yeah.
the starter.
They did,
Made-
but he's older.
He'll be fine.
I
think
think
they go-
Zion Young.
Zion Young.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense for me.
He just wants Zion on the Bears. So
I know. That's why. It's
I
the
mean,
same
I
reason
wouldn't
why
have hated
I
it.
had Proctor for 17. It's-
Carolina Panthers.
Because I said,
Go
if I'm the
Joshua
Packers GM,
Josephs.
I'd select Brian. Brian would immediately retire and that signing was 100%. There is no way I'm ever going to be signed by the damn Packers. F that. All right, Carolina. We already went tight
Joshua
end.
Josephs.
I can't argue with that. I'm not going to
We
argue.
lost the Eagle man.
There
He's
he
back.
yeah, no, sorry. With my phone,
Sorry.
I forget if I am touching the edge of the screen on the left, it will actually back me out. It's a swipe back button, and I
Yeah.
accidentally did that when I was trying to zoom in.
Did you guys ever have that commercial with the Eagle Man Auto? I have something for you. And he like lays an egg, and it's like, look at this low race. I will definitely have that
Yeah,
gold commercial.
Can't
I
say
think
I
they
for
did.
did.
tomorrow.
now.
Right, the next time on Sunday, he comes on, he goes Eagle. I'm calling him Eagle Man, and I'm bringing that commercial up 100%. Just so you
You
guys
should do
know,
it.
it's happening. It's happening. I'm.
You know what's crazy? The Chargers have pick 55, and we can get the 55th ranked player on their team,
Okay.
Jake Slaughter.
All right. So I hate Green Bay. I don't want anything good for them. So y'all tell me what to do with this, because I'll give them like the worst
Dunker.
player I could find.
Well, you
sorry, I was
know,
looking- oh yeah, they need tackle.
I could see
Dunker.
Dunker would make sense.
Iowa guy going to Green Bay
It's gonna be Dunker.
makes too much sense. Just good Lord. I don't think you can make a match better
No, you
anywhere.
You really can't.
Steelers.
I think-
Dunkaroos.
Tiernan.
What?
The
Tiernan's
Steelers.
gone. He's already gone.
Tiernan goes. No, Tiernan. He's available right there.
Oh,
Tiernan.
Tiernan.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said Tiernan.
No, Caleb
Tiernan.
Tiernan will probably end up going to the Steelers. Just because
That's what we're on.
Yeah. So no,
Yeah.
I mean he saw Tiernan, the offensive tackle out of Northwestern. Yeah, no, that's not.
Yes.
That's exactly what they're looking for, and he actually did his visit there too. So yeah, no, I'm not
Mhm.
even gonna argue with that. Yeah, that makes sense.
And now you got the Eagles.
All right.
That
This terrible team.
E-L-E-S,
Jesus
Eagles.
Christ. Do we really have the Eagles drafting somebody from Georgia?
Eagle man, give me the Georgia, bro.
What the-
Hell
well, might as well
yeah.
give him Miller then.
Yeah.
man.
All right.
Might as well just give him Miller.
no, don't do that.
I think
I think they go Gabe Jacas.
I was gonna say I think they go Bernard, but I can see Gabe.
But it
I
or
can
Bernard.
see.
Well, hold on.
Well,
what
here's the thing: we lost.
Jeremy
We
Bernard.
lost N'Kobe Dean. Luckily, the backup that we got last year, who is his replacement, should fit that role nicely. So Jacas makes sense. It says we need a wide receiver.
Because you think you're going to have that trade. I think that's why I'm looking at Jeremy Bernard, someone who's played at Alabama. You have an Alabama receiver already there.
I feel like
You have an
Okay.
Alabama quarterback.
here's
if the,
here's
so
what
the
I
trade
think.
hasn't officially went through, right?
No,
There's no trade. I don't think.
no.
Please.
So it's talking about in principle that you're not going to get a trade until draft night.
Mhm.
And see, for me, I think next year they debate trading AJ Brown, and when they do actually trade AJ Brown, they will get a first or second, and then they will get a wide receiver in a more better draft class. That's what I think they'll do.
I don't think anyone's going to do it. I think that me and you all talked about this. I think the Eagles want a 2027 pick.
No,
don't
they're
want
going to
to
get rid of him.
No, I agree with that. They do want a 2027 pick.
I don't think they wait till next year, though.
Me too.
I
think they trade him now because strike while the iron's hot. I think the Patriots will want him. You take the Patriots 31st pick. You take
Yes.
a conditional second round pick. It might be a first round depending on what happens with AJ Brown. If he goes over 1,000 yards, it turns into a first round pick for 2027, and that's the trade they get.
Because what if the same thing happens again?
Yeah.
So then who are they picking
Same
here?
thing happens again, and then now teams are like, no, he hasn't done anything in 2 years.
Except
Even though
for
he's
that's
healthy,
not going
he's
to happen
there.
again because they have a new OC. It's not the same guy, Martin. You know.
This is your
I
team,
understand
Alex. So you
that,
got
but
to
it's
choose.
also the same rapport that Jalen has with him too. I don't know.
Mhm.
I say
Mhm.
trade him. I think they'll trade him,
I think
and
they
that
trade him.
Bernard
Okay,
makes sense
so
now.
hypothetically, we're going off of that they haven't traded him. So if they're going off this, then we go Jacas or Jacas.
You want Jacas?
They go Jacas. They go Gabe Jacas if it hasn't been the trade, but the trade's probably going to happen. Then they'll probably
And then that's where they go Bernard. Yeah.
Jake Slaughter.
Yeah.
I hate
Really?
Bernard.
They need a center? I thought they needed a guard.
You do, but who's their center? I don't know who their center is. They need interior offensive linemen. Okay.
Who
So
can
then
you look to see
what,
who their
Slot?
center is? Because I think that they have a good center.
He just wants the rank 55 guy with the 55th pick.
They literally had the worst
Let him
only
have
reason
it, damn it.
Why?
They had the bottom like one or two guys in every position on their offensive line.
Because they were all hurt.
Center wasn't
Yeah.
hurt.
Where are the Rams in here?
Let's see. Charge depth chart. This is a good question.
How far are the Rams away
I
from
don't know
here?
if they have a second round pick.
I don't think they have a second round pick, and they had
I
two
think they
first
move
rounds.
up to get this
No,
guy.
they only have one first because they traded one away.
I'm
so they
telling
had
you,
to,
the
man.
Rams are going to make an interior lineman move at some point
Well, they
because
have
that
to, they
line
need to.
was a devastation towards the end of the year.
So their center.
For the Rams?
Rams, yes, they had so many guys play different positions. The
Oh,
entire
they
time.
took my center.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, then Tyler BS. I thought they
Yeah, I
already
know
had
that
the guy.
name.
Yeah, I was like, well, I could have sworn that's why they don't need a center. They really
Hey,
need
look,
a guard.
Slater and Alt are questionable to start the season. I'm just kidding.
I think they need guard, and I think this is where you go
Do you reach?
chase right now, but you're reaching 15
know.
picks for it.
And you go Basantes.
You can. You can go
Yeah.
chase Basantes right now, but once again, you're
Or-
reaching.
Well, is there a safety up there really high?
Yeah, they safety is the next
Yeah,
guy,
Toledo.
McNeil Warren, who actually could go. I've seen mock drafts when he goes in the first round.
So there you go. There you go. Sign him up. He's a Charger.
I wanted him to be a Bear.
Charger.
I wanted him to be a Bear.
Well, I'm sorry you were 2 picks later. Okay.
All right, who are the
Christian
Jacksonville
Miller.
Jaguars going? I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
100%.
It just makes sense, and it yeah. All right, F y'all, because y'all took my guy.
They
We
took
need a
couple
safety,
guys. Yeah. Safety
Really-
and line.
defensive end, and I know I don't like Derek Moore. I really don't like him
Why?
because he's Michigan guy. Has nothing to do with anything else.
Oh,
And then Overton, I worry about his motor.
That just means we're gonna have to talk about this guy 3 picks from now.
So I guess you guys like Moore or Overton more? Which one do you think?
Look, if you get the Bears
Could
are
always
probably
double up.
getting
They wanted Zion Young. All right. Once Zion Young was off the board, I mean, I know I'm looking at things. Says Romello Height is another guy that came by. Derek Moore and Overton. I'm gonna go Overton.
and I think
Well, you were
more.
concerned about his motor.
Yeah.
I am. And Derek Moore has a great motor.
So then why not go
Because he
more?
went to Michigan. Because he went to
Because I
Michigan.
hate Michigan
Oh.
guys.
You know, but like you can
Who
like
You
the
don't
player
want his
because
team
he's
to be
on your
good.
team.
Yeah,
Fine,
put more on
fine.
there. Stop crying and get more on there.
Fine.
Well.
Good Lord. Damn it.
All right, Kadani, what are you doing here?
What did you want? What do you want for your team, Kadani? Because right now we have you offensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
We just
They
talked
need a
about
center? Is that what that is? OC?
Wouldn't be Slater would be the Slaughter would
Part
be
of
the
it
guy.
means.
Slaughter's the
Yeah.
perfect
Offensive
fit
center.
for them.
There you go.
Yes, OC means offensive center. What's it means? Offensive coach? Your
I was
coordinator?
making sure. Yes,
The hell
offensive
you talking
coordinator.
about? Get
You
They
out
said
of
do
who's
need
the
an
best
offensive coordinator.
defensive
Okay?
tackle left. There's not really much of a defensive tackle.
No,
right
I
now
think
left.
Slaughter's going to be the guy.
Alec, what are you doing?
He accidentally hit it. I think Slaughter's
Is
the
he
guy.
at a
too.
hotel or something?
He's at his
No,
dad's house.
I'm taking care of my dad because he just is recovering from neck surgery. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the internet isn't what you're used to. Okay.
no.
No,
well,
he keeps hitting the back button.
He's hitting his back.
Yeah,
button.
yeah,
that's
on
right.
my
He
phone.
He just told us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Your
it's
best
going to go
defensive
Slaughter.
tackle is Corleone, and you're not going Corleone. You're going to go Slaughter.
No, Corleone.
Yeah, you're going.
That sounds like a
Slaughter
New
from
York
Florida.
Giant if I've ever heard it.
You're going to go Slaughter for Florida. I'm just letting you know, Kadani. That with this, it just makes the most sense. All right, the Texans, man, they always got a pick. Aren't they already good? Good Lord. So they got the guard from pregnant from Oregon. They got defensive lineman, defensive tackle Caleb Banks, who was a great ass pick. That's a really good pick. Who do they go? Where do they go next?
Maybe a tackle because it may say they need running back, but then they just get Monty.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not going right now.
Monty and Woody Marks are going to be.
It's going to be fine.
The
So
1-2, yeah,
I
they're
could
gonna-
see a tackle then.
Can we?
But-
Is there one even around here?
Crispy sea nuts. Do that.
See the problem with some of these picks is that it feels like some of these teams could just trade back a little because they don't like who's
Yeah,
on the
'cause-
board.
Well,
right
the
now,
problem is-
Drew Shelton is on the board, and Drew Shelton is not a second round pick.
See, so it's
There's a lot of the offensive lineman is actually very scarce this year. It's just as bad as the running back tiers. I don't know which is worse, to be honest. There's like I think 5 good linemen up in the top 5, and then after that it
It's
kind
a
of drops off.
huge, yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's the same as the running backs. Jeremiah Love, big drop of talent, and then it's the other guys. The first
Can I
5
talk
offensive
you to
tackles-
Jeremy
maybe-
Bernard? Can I talk to you about Bernard right here? You wide receivers, even though you developed
Right.
some, you did develop some with Jalen. You did develop some
You going best available?
because he's the best available.
Yeah, because you got Aziz, you have linebacker. They're pretty good. They've been drafting their linebackers last couple.
They're like 4 deep.
Yeah, they are.
Linebacker, man. They're deep at defensive tackle,
they are set
line,
defensively.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
you might just get best
because
available.
they have.
Chances are that pick gets traded.
Yeah, they'll probably
that's-
trade out of it. Yeah, that's a good place to go there. But I think you go Bernard here and call it a day. So
Sure, why not?
all right,
Yeah,
back to the
feels weird
Bears.
Unfortunately, what the Bears would need, they're not gonna find too
They're
much.
going to go safety no matter what. DB. I think they're going Kamari Ramsey no matter what. Oh, but I know
How do you figure that, bro? Like,
why? Because we have no safeties left. We literally only signed Kobe Bryant, and
Why
that's
not
all we
go,
have left.
Taffy.
Oh, Taffy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Michael Taffy.
Yeah. Why do you like Ramsey more than Taffy? I guess.
Because I don't trust a white safety.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Seriously?
I said it. Yes, exactly.
Really?
You heard of
You
the
know,
White and
Blankenship
Whites?
did pretty freaking good. All right.
Blankenship is not white. He's clear. He is allowed into the barbecue. He's allowed into the cookout. Blankenship,
my.
they're allowed
What
in the
about Cooper
barbecue.
DeJean?
Yeah, Cooper DeJean.
I have nothing to say about Cooper DeJean because he's just awesome.
Harrison? From the
my
Vikings? Probably gonna be a Hall of
Lord.
Famer.
Brian, shut up, man. That is the
Right,
dumbest
you are
thing
stuck in the
ever
past.
said on this fucking show.
You are stuck in the past. Give him Taffy. Come on now.
It's not
No,
running back or
Give him Taffy.
corner or receiver. We could play safety.
no.
You
can
guys
play
got
running back
Cam
too. What you talking
Lewis
about?
and
Running back is
Kobe
good,
Bryant.
too. Yeah, you don't have any. Kobe
Cam
Bryant's the
Lewis
only
and
one.
Kobe Bryant is who you guys signed.
Yeah, and Cam Lewis is a special teamer. We don't have a safety right now. There's no starting strong safety, and that's the other thing. They do need a strong safety, and unfortunately, most of the strong safeties are off the board.
Yep.
So that's when you start looking at center, maybe. But this is a reach at center right now.
Well, right now, all the offensive linemen are a reach.
You do need the center.
You know, but it is a reach right now. I mean, you already got your defensive end and your defensive
offensive guard,
tackle.
offensive lineman, offensive.
There you go, another edge, just because.
So you're not.
I really think you need offensive lineman.
What I thought, and maybe I'm wrong. When I look at Taffy, I thought that he was a free safety. But if I'm wrong, then I will probably go there. Honestly.
No,
You
don't
you
let
want
us
some
pressure
white
you into taking the
safeties?
white guy, Brian.
Where are they at?
You do know we've had some. Chris Conti was one of my favorite players. So F you guys.
Go to safeties real quick. Well, what's available there?
I have white pants, I swear.
Show me what the safeties
not
are
you.
left.
Taffy, Kamari Ramsey. He's all right. Oh, Wheatley. We're going Wheatley. F that. We're going Wheatley.
Over Ramsey?
Yes, I love Wheatley. I've been following Wheatley. And that's me because you're losing your safety from Penn State. You take another Penn State safety. I like Wheatley because he's 6'3". He was 200 pounds. You could play him against the tight end, and he actually rushes the quarterback a lot, really well. Ramsey is much faster, but he's more of a nickel corner than he is a safety.
Whatever, your team.
So I'm going there.
You're not being the allegations.
No, but this is Brian every year though.
You're gonna reach 25 places.
Isn't this Brian every year around this time?
I'm
just
going.
starts fantasizing his dream team that he never gets.
Yeah.
Well, he got it once when he got Justin Fields.
He got Fields once.
Even though Brian Squirrel finds a nut.
Want him.
You imagine how awesome he was going into last year's draft, and then how mad he was after
Oh
days.
yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what's funny? And it turned out really, really well. So I just went at this point. I'm like,
I know,
whatever.
but you should
It turned
get.
out
I'm like,
really,
you
really
don't get to enjoy any of it because you hated every minute of it. You were like, no,
that's-
this is.
You're not wrong. I did
I hated
every
you.
minute of it. Okay, 61. We
Give
got the
me
Rams
alignment
finally.
for these guys. For the
The Rams
Rams.
are good.
Give me alignment.
Man.
Linemen,
They desperately need alignment. Then they should, like I said, they should have. Like I don't like this lemon pick. I really don't, because the Rams are going to go lineman first round. I guarantee you.
They can't go where they were. They could not. They're
They're going to have to trade. I'm telling you that the scarcity of linemen and how banged up that line is, or was towards the end.
Yeah, and then the Bears went to the playoffs and had a fit someone down there moment. He's down there somewhere and said, "I knew the draft was good." That sounds exactly like what I said. I actually was on the Panda Grizzlies and said, "I knew they were great. I knew it." I had no idea. I hated every single moment. Every single moment I hated. Is
Look,
Basantis?
I will spike bet that the Rams go lineman first round, or for their first pick or whatever.
At 13, only if the lineman's there. The way the draft fell, there wasn't a lineman there.
I know, but
At
it's
Could they? I don't see them trading up because they barely use first round picks.
someone's gonna mess up, and they're gonna get lucky.
If they do, and
Someone's gonna mess
Fanu
up,
is
and
there.
they're
If
gonna get
Fanu's there,
lucky.
they're going to grab Fanu.
Yes.
For now, let's put Chase Basantis on there.
Do you think it was the Rams who put the Browns up to trying to do
Such
that
a
rule of
such
five
a
draft picks out?
such
Yeah,
a
give
silly.
me Basantis.
They're like, it's too obvious coming from us. We need.
I mean, what I was gonna ask was
that's Tampa Bryant.
what I was gonna ask is who's at quarterback, but that's still available.
You should let I should pick the Bears picks as Brian didn't let me get say heck
Jesus
from
Christ.
Kansas State.
11:30. Ooh.
Forget about just Steve. Oh, I can't forget about Jason
Who's
Seymour.
that? Who's that quarterback
Jason
still?
Seymour.
All right, the Denver Broncos haven't had a pick yet.
No.
Nope.
No.
All right, so do they go wide receiver? Was Zachariah Branch there?
Do it.
Yeah, out of Georgia.
Sure.
I like it.
I think they go tight end, but that's just me.
Oh,
Oh, it's too late.
They just go tight end. They don't really have a tight
I
end,
mean,
do they?
they don't they. Who's the tight end at the Broncos? Wasn't it
That's the question I just asked.
Ingram,
They don't
right?
have
It's
one.
Ingram,
Marvin
right?
Ingram.
It's Evan Ingram. Yeah, it's Evan Ingram. Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. That dude's going to be retired in 2 years, bro. I'm surprised he's not
That's
out
2
yet.
years' problem then, not this year.
No, I'm telling you right now that they probably would have gotten Max Clare if the other Star Wars guy is.
Max Clare.
Max Clare. That's,
Clare's
yeah.
there.
See,
Max Clare's there.
That's the Ohio State guy.
Max
That's not a
Clare is
problem.
going to be a Bronco.
That's not a problem. All right.
Go ahead. We already moved on.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Wide receiver.
Zachariah Branch is going to be a Patriot. That's
Probably exactly what
that's what's gonna
That's probably
happen.
exactly what I would do.
Max Clare is
Yeah.
going to be a Bronco. Zachariah.
And
So
Zach
put
Prescott.
Max Clare there. So when we look at it, it's
I'm
you
okay
know,
with that.
flopped.
I think that works.
And then the wow, I just almost said Eagles. I blame Alec for that. And it's
Fly.
No, your hat looks like an eagle. I don't care.
It is. You're right.
And why are you wearing an Eagles hat with the Philadelphia? You make no
What?
sense. Your life. makes no
What?
sense.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Seahawks. Where are we
Here we
going to
go,
see?
corners.
Now,
We go corner.
no, we go running back. Give them Price.
They are not going running.
They're going running back. Give them Price.
Well, wouldn't
They're
they take
going
the other guy
Keontae
first?
Scott. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Also,
Yeah,
just
they gotta
real
go
quick,
corner.
but also real quick, because I was curious, who is remaining at quarterback? Because there was a pick earlier that I feel like maybe someone could have gone quarterback for. I just want
Porter?
to see. Oh.
Jared Newsomeyer?
Newsomeyer
Never
or Carson
mind.
Beck?
Never
Klubnik?
mind.
Yeah, no.
Never
there's
Drew
never-
Alar?
Never mind. I was just
He's all
curious.
screaming names to you?
Nah.
All right.
Can't wait for
so-
my team to draft
Nice.
Alar.
They're gonna go with Cam Akers and Emmanuel Wilson until Zach comes back. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to.
All right, with the 65th pick. Oh no,
But-
no, this we don't supposed to do 2 rounds. No, that was it. That was the mock drafts because I am not going.
Nice.
Do corner.
Some mahogany, beige wood.
All right, so I'm
Let's
gonna go
enjoy
over
the
this
rest
real
of this
quick.
draft. Good night.
All right, we go through this. Fernando Mendoza went first. Ruben Bain Jr. the second. Francis Maigoa third. Jeremiah Love fourth. Spencer Fano fifth.
Boo.
Caleb Downs sixth. Jordan Tyson seventh.
Boo.
That's the ugly pick. I don't care.
I didn't like
Yeah, I
it.
agree.
That's so stupid.
David
I
Bailey.
say you didn't like it.
Yeah.
You're the one who suggested it, and I just
said
agreed
Carnell
with
Tate.
it.
Tyson?
I like Cardinal Tate.
No, Martin wasn't here yet.
I wasn't
but
even here, Mike.
No, I was
Yeah.
talking about Brian.
I said Tate, and then
Brian's
you
like, I agree
said
with you.
Martin.
That's an ugly pick. You're the one who suggested it. I just
No,
agreed.
what?
Okay.
Whatever, Martin.
David Bailey 8.
Okay, go to bed.
Mansour Delaney 9. Arvell Reese 10. Carnell Tate 11. Jeremiah McCoy 12. Makai Lemon 13. Ione is 14. Stoney Styles 15. That's a great pick.
What you want to say? His
Caden
first
Proctor's 16. Avion Terrell 17. Dylan Thieneman is 18 to the Vikings. Kenyon Sadiq goes to the Carolina Panthers at 19. Keldrick Falk, Dallas Cowboys at 20. Ty Simpson, the Steelers at 21. Peter Woods, 22. Monroe Freeland goes to the Eagles at 23. Casey Concepcion goes to the Browns at 24. Katie McDonald goes to the Bears at 25. Chris Brazel the second goes to the Bills at 26. Kayla Lomu goes to the 49ers at 27. Emmanuel Pignon goes to the Texans at 28. TJ Parker goes to the Kansas City Chiefs at 29. Akeem Mesidor goes to the Dolphins at 30. And then Max, whatever, goes to the Patriots at 31.
Oh,
and CJ
the
Allen goes
Broncos
to
gave up their
CJ
pick
Allen.
for Waddle.
That's true for Waddle. That's right. Makes sense.
Okay, we don't need to go over the second round. We're good.
So second round, you guys can just kind of look at it. I'm just gonna say what it, look at it. There you go. This is the cool ones. Cassius Howe is a good pick. Stowers was a good pick. Halsey works. Side Trotter just makes a lot of sense. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Zion Young with Detroit gives me
I think
nightmares.
Josiah Trotter's going to find his way onto the Eagles.
The chaos, yeah, woo!
Emmanuel McNeil Warren out Toledo. That's gonna be a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Bears with Derek Moore, Wheatley,
So I have to get
Right.
Wheatley before you.
Branch, Max
And
Clare.
of course, Bryce at the
I'm going
end.
to drop
Keontae
Brisker
Scott.
because he has no
Bless
trade
me.
value anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
It's all right.
All
I'll
right.
get Wheatley. I'll get
That-
whatever safety you draft. I'll make sure I get him before you do.
There you go.
Oh, guys, that was a
We
long
made it.
one. We did it. 2 hours.
Oh,
I don't do 2-hour shows. We're not doing this again. 2 hours. We're gonna do one round next time.
Rounds 3 and
That's what
4
everyone
are
thought
up
it
next.
was. But
Let's
that
We
was
go.
just
long.
had one long draft where each week, each day we did one round.
Well, I loved it actually. I thought this was fun to do, and Tony, you guys
Oh,
was
it's fun.
actually doing it. Makes a lot of sense. It helps you identify guys as you're going along. You know you're studying, but you only study for your team. When you're picking for other teams, you have to kind of know what they're looking at. But yeah, I appreciate you guys staying up with us, looking at all this stuff. Hope you guys watching this later. Make sure you like it, subscribe. We're always looking to get up to 600 now, so I appreciate everyone who's been here. Kadani, thanks for all the comments, and we will see you guys again on Sunday, Tuesday, and here next week. Peace.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. I was born and when I watched me elevate.